So.
I just dropped a tree on your head!
Is he dead? Oh god.
Oh no, I'm naked!
What's up guys, Marty here with another video, and today we're talking about Valheim. If you love the setting and theme of Norse mythology, the idea of being a Viking, and you love survival games, then this little game may just be what's missing in your life right now. I want to go over in this video, what is Valheim, and is it worth playing right now in early access? I'm addicted to survival games, and I think I've played most of them, excluding maybe a few indie ones. So me and a group of my friends brought this, and we've been playing it every night. And the game's been out for about a week now. The only reason I haven't made a video sooner is because I can't stop playing it. It is so addictive. So I want to try and keep this as unbiased as possible, despite my love for the game. So I'm keeping the footage from the game kind of from the first 5 to 6 hours of play, because I don't want to spoil it too much. And the game really does open up at certain points, which I don't want to show here. For people that are going to get into the game, I want you to see it for the first time. So Valheim can be played solo or multiplayer, and both are really fun in my opinion. The idea of the game is you're a Viking dropping into a procedurally generated world. You've got Yggdrasil above you and the Raven Hugin giving you advice. You're basically dropped into the Viking afterlife and tasked with slaying 5 great bosses. And like all crafting games, you start out with no items, no real gear, and you've got to make a crafting table, chop down trees, and work your way to building a house, get some basic tools. There's nothing new in that regard. The zones in the game raise with difficulty, and there are different monsters, there's dungeons that you can delve into, and unique items in each area. In my opinion, the game is split out a lot like an MMO. Same as how like you have like level 1 to 10s go here. And you progress through the different areas, and you will rank up your items and you'll rank up your skills, and you will build the game through these areas at the appropriate times. So the better your gear, the better the areas you can go into, and then you'll maybe get a drop from an enemy, and that will let you craft something new, if that makes sense. Until you're ready to take down the boss in the area. So kind of, if you think, once you've got full leather gear, maybe you can take on the first boss. Once you've got full, smith gear, you can take on the next boss, things like that. And then when you do take down the boss, they'll give you a unique power and unlock something new that will open up the next piece of the game. I'm going to give you a tiny spoiler because you will do this in the first few hours, but when you take down the first boss, he drops a pickaxe, and then you can unlock mining, smithing, smelting, and tons of other stuff. And that takes you from just hunting animals, kind of opens up your game massively. And the progress isn't just on like weapons and armor, but building your town, upgrading. There's so much I don't want to spoil, so I'm being careful what I say. But the crafting tree is really open, and certain things you do will open a massive piece of the crafting tree. So for example, I was playing for like 3 or 4 hours, and then I realized I could take down this new tree that I'd found, and it let you craft a different type of bow, a different ship, and loads of other stuff that I'd never tried to make before because it wasn't open to me. It wasn't even visible to me until I chopped down that tree. So yeah, and that's like before you get into like mining and exploring. There's just so much, right down to like, I don't know, say you start smithing, you can make nails, components, and everything you make evolves into something else. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how the game works and plays out. And you can also see from the gameplay what it looks like. I think the visuals are very divisive. It's more RuneScape-esque graphics, and it's focused on building, skilling, and that micromanagement side, rather than like crazy graphical realism and combat. Like, you're not playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla here. You're playing RuneScape in a Viking setting, in my opinion. But the big question, is Valheim worth playing? And as sure as the sun will rise in the morning, we can be sure that a survival game will release in early access. And sure as shit, this game is in early access. Luckily, unlike some games, it is priced like an early access game, but it does come with the bugs, quirks, and all the nice fun stuff that comes with an early access game, really. And you'll look at some things and think, oh shit, this needs work. Notably the small things like walking upstairs is kind of buggy. The sneak system is kind of not worth it right now. The tree falling physics are going to kill you a few times. But overall, what you've got here is an extremely fun solo multiplayer survival game that is really fleshed out. There is tons to do, and the game will take you a long time. You're going to spend hours just skilling, hunting, mining, crafting, exploring, and most of all, building your settlement. The big thing here is you can build your settlement and it will be attacked by hordes of like these chodes in the forest will just charge at you and take down your house that you spent hours making. So you got to protect it with walls, defenses. And for some reason, the building in this game is more fun than most survival games I've played recently. It feels more free, it feels more liberating, and the fact you're attacked by enemies makes it feel more precious to you. The closest I can relate this to would be a game like The Forest, except you won't shit yourself when you play this because it's not scary. So normally I cover in these videos, is the game worth the money? Or if there's a lot of people playing the game. But yeah, the game's £15, British pounds. So it's like, what, $20 on Steam. And if you're worried about people playing it, this is the #1 selling game right now on Steam. So yeah, there's tons of people playing it. Tons of people making videos talking about it. And it's so cheap, in my opinion, it's underpriced. So yeah, Valheim is 100% worth playing. This game is super fun, really cheap, and crazy popular right now. But is it for you? I knew going into this, if the game was fun, it would be for me, because all the systems ticked all the boxes of games I like. So I think you need to ask that same question yourself. The divisive thing that's going to put you off here is the playstyle and the graphics. If you enjoy skilling, leveling, building up your skill tree, crafting tree, building and exploring and being creative, the cycle of being attacked and defensive, and you're not too worried about graphics, then just go buy the game right now. It's incredible. Just get it. Honestly. Personally, I've lost a significant portion of my life playing RuneScape, so I was immediately hooked on this as soon as I saw it. And as soon as I saw the big, you've gained a level in woodcutting, I mean, yeah, I was sold. I'm on this all day. But it's definitely not for everyone. I was playing with my friend the other day, and I said it reminded me of like the old MMOs back in the day. And he called it a boomer game, and it kind of is. It doesn't go for flashy Fortnite graphics. It doesn't try and wow you in any way. Get involved with the systems, and that's your reward. So yeah, I love it. It's not for everyone. You've watched the video, you've heard about it, take it for what it is. If it's for you, I'd go buy it right now. If it's not, you will be at the point in the video and you will know it's not for you. So I can't change that. I wouldn't want to change that. But yeah, I'm into it. I'm going to be making more videos on it. If you like it, join the hype. Feel free to subscribe. Liking the video also helps me out a ton. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for sticking around to the end. I know I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.